Is there a certain structure to these CDCs? Let's just say I'm a well-meaning individual. I see a need in our community. Where do I start?
Well, it kind of starts with what we say is organizational basics,
Yeah.
kind of just the basic. What is my mission? What am I doing? What are the issues in this community? And do I have a statement that expresses our commitment to this community? Then it really goes to really simple things like bylaws, articles of incorporation, the 501c3 designation, are all kind of the mechanics you need to kind of get started. From there, you have to have a board of directors. You have to have someone that guides the organization that has experience. And ideally, the board gives you a lot of expertise if you have, say, legal expertise or financial expertise or other things that may help the organization solve some of the community ills that it has.
On the lending side, you mentioned you were on that side of the aisle. How important is that to a lender, the foundational support of a CDC?
Yeah, that's a good question. Very important. As a past banker, we would look for certain things. And so if I had a community development corporation come to me and say, I need funding to further my mission, some of the first things I ask about is, what's your financial situation? Do you have financial statements?
Mhm.
Do you have a board of directors? Do you have those bylaws? And if you do, I need you to package those up and give those to me.
In my head, I'm hearing kind of a checklist of things
Yeah,
that need to be in place.
it's preparation. I mean, it's like preparing for a game or a football player. You have to lift weights. You have to
Right.
eat right and do certain things. And for a CDC, it's the same kinds of things. Do you have that mission statement I mentioned? Do you have your paperwork in order so you can present the organization? From there, you have to be able to present your idea
Mhm.
and sell the bank or the funder on. Do you have the ability to execute what your mission is saying?
Yeah. So what would that look like? Like, to me, that's a community development plan. That's some sort of analysis of what we're trying to do in the community. How much data metrics does an organization like that need to put together to attract outside funding?
The more, the better.
Yeah.
If you know your community, you should know your community better than anyone else. And so data is driving a lot of things nowadays. Have you done a neighborhood study? Do you know what the critical needs are? Have you assessed what those needs are in the community and how the depth of that need?
Mhm.
Do you have a program? Do you have personnel? Do you have a plan that you can execute that begins to get at that issue? And that's what we're looking for.
Is that codified like it would be like the organizational documents, or is that something that's kind of driven by the mission of the
I
organization?
think it's a hybrid of both. I think when we're funding CDCs, there is a checklist. There are things that
Right.
we quantifiably look at, but then there are also the intangibles. Do you have a handle on what the community really wants? Have you talked to the community? Do you have community advocates, people that are advocating your position and advocating for the needs for that community? All of that's important when you're trying to fund a community where there are a lot of social ills. And
Mhm.
so a funder is looking to see, do we have the right player in place? Do they have the right organization in place? Have they done all the mechanics that are necessary to fulfill that mission? And what I've experienced is you have a lot of passion
Right.
a lot of times, and this is passionate work. I mean, when you're taking on a neighborhood ills and social ills, that's tough work, and you have to have passion, but you also have to have a plan,
Yeah.
and you have to be able to execute that plan, and you have to be able to communicate that to funders.